Thanks for tuning into the Texas Scratch King channel. In this video you will hear the chronicles of Kennel 44's Riddick two-time winner. One-time lose game. Register of Merit. IMP. Let us begin. McKinney's Bumby Johnson aka Riddick Rom was imported from the States to RSA in 2004 by Kennel 44. He was a son of the great Bolio dog Grand Champion Amboss, producer of record by Total Velocity Kennels, Mod being the sister to Grand Champion Lucane Register of Merit, essentially making him a Red Boy, Jocko and Bolio tombstone dog. He was accompanied by two females from natural-born kennels bred Hannibal to Jingerday, Grand Champion Mayday, Grand Champion Lucane, Grand Champion Yellow Blood. These females were Kennel 44's Philadelphia and Darkside Kennels Clarice. Riddick, funnily enough, was not the dog RSA was to receive. In fact, his brother was primed for RSA, but only a day before the flight that pup climbed out his pen and was bitten by another dog. Erock, being the honest and true friend he is, ensured that JUK replaced the pup with Riddick so that the flight of all three pups could go ahead as scheduled. Riddick started his career in the hands of a novice handler, conditioner Craven, who with only one show behind them decided to show Riddick into a two-time winner off Frisco blood called Noah. Noah at the time was owned by the old-time dogman MSK. In this show Riddick dominated from the beginning and disabled Noah's front end. Riddick proved too much for Noah, collecting the win in 51 minutes. This was the last for Noah and he passed on. For his second show he was shown into a one-time winner belonging to another seasoned dogger BBK called Shia. For this show Riddick traveled to the stomping grounds of BBK in the old ET, but luck was not favoring Craven that day as Riddick was having some difficulty emptying out and his weight was far from ideal. Craven in haste decided to take Riddick for a run in order to lower the weight. This in fact did the trick, but still he was not able to empty out. Enter Leprechaun. Craven called Leprechaun for advice on how to get Riddick to empty out, and Leprechaun was furious that Craven had not called earlier. In any event, Leprechaun advised Craven and after a few attempts he finally emptied out. The show went on, and even with the odds stacked against him Riddick proved victorious in this show, winning in 40 minutes. With both his opponents being proven dogs and quitting in such a novice hands. Riddick was certainly making a name for himself when disaster struck. Riddick severed his Achilles tendon in a freak accident after it had been severely damaged just before his second show. It was reattached, but with the warning that he would certainly not be the same as before, and discussions were had to retire the dog. Craven, feeling a little overconfident and somewhat inexperienced, felt Riddick could still be taken out for championship. In the interim Riddick went on to complete his confirmation championship. Finally, after a long wait, Riddick's third was to be against one-time winner and one-time lose game Jerry. This show proved to be extremely competitive, with both dogs really trying to get ahead. Roughly an hour into the show Riddick had clearly re-torn his Achilles tendon, and the stress of constantly trying to work on three legs took its toll and he started to turn blue. Craven in the corner debated picking him up, but Craven was adamant to push on further. After many scratches from both parties it was clear Riddick was unable to breathe and a handle was made at 2 hours 36 minutes. Riddick was taken to his corner where he slumped to the ground. Every effort was made to revive him, and on the command, "Release," he stumbles out of his corner to collapse halfway across, taking the count. Riddick never took his eyes off his opponent, who, being the quality he was, went on to become champion Jerry. Riddick's true potential was only to be discovered long after his show career had ended, and that was in his ability to produce and to produce producers. Riddick was bred to only a handful of females as he was never available for public stud. The following are just some of the breedings made in the dogs he produced. When Riddick was still young he got out his pen and helped himself to a cold female named Tori from the Frisco Bolio Saw Yellow bloodline that was the house dog at the time. He surprised us all by producing champion Al Capone Cappy, three-time winner and one-time lose game, and Kaya, one-time winner and also one-time lose game. Riddick was then bred to Moon Shadows Sedenson's Jade, one-time winner, one-time lose game producer of record. And Jade was the daughter of RSA Digest ROM Grand Champion Griddler Dog of the Year. She was the sister to Grand Champion Toulouse and Champion Countdown producer of record. This was yet another outcrossed litter, and in this litter Riddick produced champion Morgan, a three-time winner, Bounce, two-time winner, and Diablo, a two-time winner. Riddick was then bred to the imported female from NBK, Philadelphia. It was again a super breeding and very compatible with Riddick's own pedigree. This was to be the first real line breeding to take place with Riddick, and whilst Philadelphia was not a titled dog, she was game. In this litter Riddick produced champion Dodge, the three-time winner, champion Madison, also a three-time winner, and Rat, one-time lose game. It was long after his death that this fairly outcrossed imported dog from the States, loved by few and hated by so many, further went on create a unique record for himself. From the Riddick and Jade breeding, both his son Diablo and daughter Jenny went on to achieve Register of Merit status. Diablo produced Grand Champion Anderson 5-time winner. Champion Beta 3-time winner. Champion Vegas 3-time winner. Champion Bear 3-time winner. 1-time lose game and Champion Braga 3-time winner. He also produced Creature 2-time winner. Delgado 1-time winner. Mona 1-time winner. Ridley 1-time lose game. Diablo JNR 1-time lose game. And Gatlin 1-time lose game. Jenny produced Champion Hannah 3-time winner and 1-time lose. Champion John Small Jones 3-time winner. And Champion Boiler 3-time winner and 1-time lose. As well as Intimidator a 2-time winner, 1-time lose, and Red Bull 1-time lose game. From the Riddick and Philadelphia breeding, his daughter Champion Madison went on to become a producer of record also. Producing Champion Bear a 3-time winner, with 1-time lose game. Champion Braga 3-time winner. Creature a 2-time winner. Rokuko the 2-time winner and Delgado a 1-time winner. Mona 1-time and Ridley 1-time lose game. So what is so unique about the above? Well, it's unique because Riddick is the first and to date the only imported dog into RSA to ever produce 2 Register of Merit dogs and 1 producer of record dog under the Sporting Dog Journal and International Standards rules. Thanks must be given to Millmaker RSA for his advice on pedigrees and bloodlines that ultimately led to the purchase of Riddick in Philadelphia. To Leprechaun for helping a novice to learn the ways of housing, nutrition, conditioning and medical. Your knowledge was a true asset. To my friends, partners and competitors, I say thank you. To each and every one of you as true gentlemen. Riddick was a once-in-a-lifetime dog and very special to those who knew him and to those who have his blood in their dog's veins. He was a privilege to own and a credit to his bloodline. The credit belongs to those who are actually in the arena. Whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood. Who strives valiantly, who errs. Who comes short again and again. Because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms. The great devotions, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement. And who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. So that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. This story is credited to the Honey Badger. Thanks again for listening to the Texas Scratch King channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. Until the next time, my friends, as we always say, never submit to life and keep scratching every time.